Hello, people who are not me, and welcome back to Earthbound. I am Sire Goku. In the last video, we managed to get the final melody, and it warped us, and after hearing the Soundstone's full melody, it warped us to this strange and mystical place known as Magicant. This is the ATM for this area. Here's the phone. There you go. Magicant is extremely odd. Very, very odd. So much strange stuff going on. What's even stranger is that this version is censored compared to the Japanese version. In the Japanese version, well, as you can see, Ness is walking around in his pajamas right now. In the Japanese version, he was naked when he was walking around in this place. I don't know why, but he was. But this is Magicant. It's actually a reference to Mother 1, or Earthbound Beginnings, as the main hub area, so to speak, for Mother 1 was known as Magicant. And it had a lot of strange things in it. Mainly witches and mages and stuff. One day I may go and play Mother 1 as an LP, but for now I'm going to finish up this LP first. We have a gravestone here. This is Buzz Buzz's tombstone. Oh, poor Buzz Buzz. But then we also have this weird house here, full of people called the Flying Men. There's 5 of them here and only 4 beds. I don't know how that works. Flying Man, sure. So we got Flying Man, and he actually can die. He's basically... he acts like a teddy bear, except he can actually attack. That's the best way I can explain it. And also it changes Magicant's theme to the Flying Man theme. Sea of Eden is filled with ultimate intelligence. It also makes the stage all dark and stuff, and instantly we fight an enemy. This is an Electro Swoosh. Yay! Franklin badge can reflect that shit. I believe these are references to the moms and dads eyes that are in Mother 1. And level 66, offense by 1, defense by 1, speed by 1, HPF by 2. You're gonna be getting levels a lot in this place. And let's see what we got here. Do I have space? I know I'm probably going to regret this, but there's items I can get here. So let's eat the Psy Caramel. And magic butterflies. Everything's all good here. Ooh, bag of Dragonite. If you talk to Ness here, he'll get... here, watch. It's funny, because this is the only time where Ness technically talks. So here's what I'm gonna do. I need to fill out some more inventory space. I'm gonna go and, well, Actually, I shouldn't even need to cut because it doesn't take very long. Like I mentioned in the previous part, this is the only place in the game where you'll be able to buy magic pudding, which is the best magic healing item in the game. Thankfully, though, your sister is here because on the other side of Magicant is your memory of your house. So you can have Tracy store all of the magic puddings that you buy here. So this way you technically have infinite inventory space for this one area. So that's what I'm gonna do. I bought a bunch of magic pudding in case I need it. Okay, and that's all I need. I really only need about 3 or 4 of them. I could buy more, but I don't plan on spamming my magic too much in this area. I should be strong enough at this point that I can handle everything on my own. See, considering you only have one party member this entire area, they tend to make the enemies here they don't make the enemies here super strong, but they're tough enough that it's not a complete cakewalk unless you're kind of over-leveled here. Right here, the loaded dice. This is by far the most annoying enemy that you're going to be fighting in this area. And well, no, it's the second most annoying, because he can call for help. He can... And that's pretty much... And that's pretty much the only thing he can do, is call for help. Which is more annoying than you'd think it'll be. Oh, smash attack! There's the guy I don't like. The carefree bomb. There. All the carefree bomb does is throws other bombs. And there goes my flying man. No! Poor flying man. See, this is why I hate fighting carefree bombs. All they do is throw bombs at you. And they're really annoying. Thankfully, the beautiful UFO frickin' sucks. But... I mean, you can go back and get more flying men. But I wouldn't recommend it, because they're just gonna... They're not gonna survive. As sad as that is to say, they're not gonna survive for very long, so... It would be a major waste to keep going back and getting more flying men. And a goddess band. There, now I have 200 defense. Now I should be just fine throughout the remainder of this. The only enemy that really should give you any difficulty is the carefree bomb, and one other enemy that hasn't shown up yet. Yeah, see, because as long as you keep the Franklin badge, the Electro Swoosh can't hurt you. Because all he uses is crashing electric shock attacks or crashing boom bang attacks. So you'll be able to take him out no problem. But man, okay, I am not fighting this carefree bomb. Yeah, I'm not doing this. Phew! Yeah, that's why I don't fight loaded dice. They're just way too annoying by constantly summoning carefree bombs. And I think the game knows this because you get a lot of magic butterflies when you go through this place. Perfect. In fact, how close am I to getting a level? Ah, screw it, I'll fight these electric swooshes. And Ness is level 67, offense by 1, defense by 1, guts by 1, HP up by 1, and I learned Flash Omega. Huzzah! How close am I to... Okay, I'm only level 6. Yeah, at this point now you're gonna need to start 100,000 experience. There, and you got the Magicant bat, which is the second strongest bat in the game. The strongest bat for Ness is in the final dungeon. He also has a super rare item drop, which is in the final dungeon as well. If you want to try and go for a 1 out of 128 item drop yet again, I recommend against that because you don't need it. His super rare drop is called the Gutsy Bat, and it increases your guts by 50, so it basically gives you it basically gives you the chance to have infinite critical hits. Totally not worth it. Oh, and the French Kiss of Death. But yeah, so you would be getting smash attacks every turn. And this is all the French Kiss of Death does, it uses the Kiss of Death, which poisons you. Which really does not matter. Healing Beta gets rid of that instantly. Oh, and a magic tart. Very nice. Now, our goal is to get to that weird spiral thing over there, which again is another... Oh god, the Carefree Bomb. But it also has Mr. Molecules. Guess I'm gonna have to do this fight. Because new enemies and all that. But this freaking Carefree Bomb, there we go. Okay, so the Mr. Molecules are just going to keep trying to cast magic spells on you. After a few turns, then they'll actually be able to do it. So it's basically the same as... They basically work the same way as the attack slugs did back in Giant Steps, so... Yeah, normally I wouldn't have stayed in that fight, but since it was a new enemy, I decided to show it off. I hate fighting Carefree Bombs. I really do. Wow, look how fast my HP goes up now. Whew. Okay. Can I get a surprise opening attack? Thank you! Good, because there's 2 carefree bombs and I'm not dealing with that shit. Woo! Aw, I wanted that to be a surprise attack. Oh well. Frickin' carefree bombs. And that's why I hate fighting those guys. Well, I'm gonna jump cut. So be right back. Oh, well, there's a new thing here that I can show off. Oh. More references to actual death in a Nintendo game. Holy crap. Alright, well, I'm back to where I was, and Ness is now level 68. Ooh, offense up by 7, defense by 1, speed by 1, guts up by 3, vitality up by 3, IQ up by 2, luck by 2, HP up by 40, and psychic points up by 10. Fan-freaking-tastic. That is more like it. 555 HP. That is amazing. Still constantly getting attacked by loaded dice, though, and I hate these guys. Okay, well, I can fight the loaded... I can do this fight now. The annoying thing about the uncontrollable spears is that they explode when you kill them. But if they're the only enemies on screen, and I have over 400 HP... Despite doing 200 damage, it really only did 20, so yay. I can deal with that. Oh yay, I finally got a surprise attack on this guy. Which means I can run away, because I hate fighting this guy so much. Alright, am I strong enough to one-shot this electric swoosh? No. I should be strong enough to one-shot electro swoosh, but I'm not, apparently. Okay, there was another electro swoosh there. I didn't need to show that off. Oh, but this is probably going to be like a carefree bomb, and... Oh no, these are just Mr. Molecules. I'm okay with these guys. Again, they're basically just stronger attack slugs. They take a few turns before they can actually start using spells, but by the time they can, they're already gone. And Ness is level 69. HP up by 1, psychic points up by 2. Boo! I think my stats are just being really unlucky right now. And now I'm strong enough to one-shot these guys. Fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, crap. Oh, it's just a Mr. Molecule. Yeah, I'm really over-leveled now, and I apologize for that, but there's sometimes you can't avoid that. There, I can fight just one of these guys by themselves. But when there's a whole party of them, or multiples of them, screw that. Okay, that was dangerous, but I survived. I'm so sick of carefree bombs. I literally just had this fight, no. Whew! I hate how it's, like, impossible to run away from certain things. I'm gonna have to deal with yet another carefree bomb, aren't I? Fucking hell. Frickin' finally! Why does it take, like, 12 chances for me to get out of that stupid stage? Okay, eating this magic tart. Oh, God. Now I made it through. Wonderful. That's exactly what I was hoping I could do, and I was hoping it would take less time than that. Okay, well, we got a new enemy. We can fight the Kraken again. Now, there is a rumor that this enemy could drop the Gutsy Bat, but he actually can't. And I'm level 70, HP up by 3, psychic points up by 2, and I learned Life Up Omega. Yay. Now, I know this has been kind of a long part, but most of it was me trying to run the frick away from the stupid carefree bombs. So, I'm not cutting this episode short. And Ness is level 71, offense by 2, defense by 1, speed by 1, guts by 1, HP up by 1, psychic power up by, psychic points up by 1. Okay. There are 3 Krakens in the Sea of Eden, and they're very easy to take out, actually. You'd think they'd be harder. I mean, they can breathe fire, which does a decent amount of damage. But then they also use crashing boom bang attacks, which will end up destroying themselves. The rumor was that the Kraken had the Gutsy Bat, which made it potentially the most impossible super weapon to get in the entire game, because there's only 3 of them, meaning you would have to keep reloading your save file over and over again. And just hope that you get it, but it's actually false. Anyway, talk to the Maney Maney statue. I don't know why this is here, but this is Ness's nightmare, or whatever you named Ness. This is your nightmare, and he is really strong. He can emit a glorious light, which can potentially one-shot you if you're unlucky. He can also make a power shield for himself, which, as you can see, will reflect damage back to you. He can also cast Psy Special on you. Psy Special Omega. Boom. Basically, the best thing I can say about fighting this boss is just go all out, save your magic for healing yourself. It's gonna keep using Psy Special Omega on you. And there's not much you can really do about it. Eventually, he's gonna run out of magic, and that'll be your chance to just... Eventually, he's gonna run out of magic, and that'll be your chance to just pummel him to death. And I died. Fantastic. Well, I'm gonna jump cut to when I beat this boss, so be right back. Okay, well, Ness got to level 72, offense by 2, vitality by 1, IQ up by 2, luck by 2, HP up by 10, psychic power up by 5. Good. And Ness is now level 73, offense by 1, guts by 1, HP by 1, psychic power up by 1. Oh boy. Okay, I'm back. Let's try this again. Good thing the glorious light doesn't work on me. There we go. You just gotta kind of hope for smash attacks. There we go. Smash. Thank God the glorious light does not work on me. Basically, I would just suggest using bash attacks the entire fight, because you want to keep your magic up for healing and just take this guy down as quickly as possible. He can run out of magic, so basically you just want to outlast him. Until he runs out of magic, you'll be safe. Sure, he's gonna heal himself a lot, but you want to be able to survive things like that. And he's gonna keep using power shields too, which is really frustrating. But again, as long as you just keep bashing away at him, you'll beat him, because he'll run out of magic eventually, I promise. Yeah, because you want to survive gaming you want to survive Special Omega as often as possible. So, see, you can tell he's running out of magic because he'll start using lower tier spells on you. Smash, there we go. And that should get rid of his power shield. Good. There, now I should be okay. He has all of the spells that you have, which is why this can take a long freaking time. Go ahead and keep using your... There we go, I beat him. Woo! I really can't say much more about that. You basically have to just keep using bash attacks until you win, because he's going to keep casting a shield on himself, which makes your Psi special worthless. Save all your magic for healing yourself. And Ness is level 74. Offense by 1, defense by 1, guts by 1, HP up by 2, psychic points up by 1. And now for the fun part. This is why you don't want to overlevel too much, because now, Ness was filled with the power of Giant Step. Ness's speed increased by 5, vitality increased by 5, It's filled with the power of Lilliput Steps. Guts increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. Filled with the power of Milky Well. Speed increased by 5. IQ increased by 5. It's filled with the power of Magnet Hill. Vitality increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. Filled with the power of Rainy Circle. Guts by 5. IQ by 5. Filled with the power of Pink Cloud. Speed increased by 5. Guts increased by 5. Filled with the power of Lumen Hole. Oh, Luck increased by 5. IQ increased by 5. Filled with the power of Fire Spring. Speed increased by 5. Luck increased by 5. Instantly, Ness's mind cleared, and he realized that he had possessed great power. At that moment, Ness's psychic powers radically expanded. And you get 200,000 experience, so you're just gonna get tons of levels. Offense up by 3, defense by 1, speed by 1, IQ, luck by 1, HP up by 147, psychic points up by 348. And you learned Gaming Special Omega and Teleport Beta. This is why I told you not to over-level too much. Because if you're level 99, you're gonna miss out on a whole bunch of stat boosts. Time to wake up. Oh, we lost our Soundstone. How unfortunate. That sucks. Sorry to worry you guys. I was kind of in another dimension or whatever. Powering myself up. Yes, we do. Thankfully, the game will automatically teleport us there. Boom. And with that, we are pretty much done with this part. Look how strong Ness is now. 200 attack. He has 100 more attack than Pooh. Oh god, this was a long... Oh! And Dr. Andonuts is here. With that said and done, now that we've completed everything that BuzzBuzz told us to do, it's time to bring the fight to Gygus himself. And, well, Jeff fixed the broken trumpet. And now we have the defense shower. So with all that said and done, time to save and call it a video. So what is it that's waiting for us here in Saturn Valley? Find out next time. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And I will see you in the next video.